In this video I'd like to run through how we can use slide styles in a very effective way, fairly simply, and it can produce some pretty impressive slideshows. Now I'm looking at the file tree here, and I've put some full-size images into this folder here. So this is full 4K size, exact size with no border. I've only populated it with a few images, but I'm going to select them all. So I've selected one image, Control A, they're all selected, and I'm going to drag them down into the slide list. Okay, so these are the images that we're going to have a look at. There's 19 images in all, and if I select one of them, you can see we've got some data about that particular image. You got the slide duration, how long it's going to be on screen for, which of course we can change, 9 seconds. The actual duration it's on is 7 seconds, which means we've got a transition of 2 seconds there. We can see the pixel dimensions, which are full 4K pixel resolution, and you can see the actual megabyte size of the JPEG file. So to apply a slide style, okay, which is that button there, what I'm going to do is just select one of the images, then Control A, which selects all of the images. So now I can apply a slide style to all of the images which are selected. Go to slide style, and here we have the options panel for slide styles. So you've got basic and a whole load of effects you can apply there, borders, okay, captions, you can apply captions at the bottom of the image, experimental, and each time you select one of these you get a list of style types that you can apply. Okay, I'm going to go back to basic, and this is a good option. So if you have applied a slide style and you don't want the slide style anymore, you can select your images and just select no slide, no style, and it will remove the style if you don't want it. I'm going to select, well, first of all, let's just have a look at image. Borders, there we go. There's some of these I would never use, but this one here is quite a nice one, border zoom in, and you can see that the border is actually a kind of dimmed down representation of the main image. So we're not getting like a black background or white background. The background is part of the main image, just in a diffused, slightly darkened effect. Okay, so we can get an idea as to the effect of the transition, the style. So I'm going to go back to basic and apply the album. So if we click on album, and you can see that the images appear as if you're turning the pages of an album. You can change the speed, the zoom size, and all you've got to do is click OK, we'll apply. And now if we run the show, because we applied it to all these images, press play. Okay, so that is how you can apply a slide style there. I'm going to go back to, just stop that, just select them all, Control A, slide style, no style. So I'll just deselect that and apply that to them. There are some slide styles, just go back to slide styles and say wedding. So there's 10 portraits here, so it's actually saying we need 10 images for this style. So I'll just close that. So we need 10 images. So if we start at the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So select, shift, select. So we've got 10 images selected. What it'll do when we apply the style is it will amalgamate those 10 images into one slide. So wedding, I know it's not really a wedding, but Here we go. Portraits. The style needs 10 images. You've chosen 10 images, and you can see that is how it's going to display them. Apply. And now if we run the show, you can see how those 10 images have all been condensed into one slide. Okay, I'm sure you've got the idea now. So that is how we can apply slide styles. And of course you can apply them individually to each image. So if we move the cursor to there, that's just a normal image, and then we go into a slide style. Okay, back into a normal sort of image. So slide styles can be quite useful for fairly quickly generating a nice visual show.